times. Good times. How's it going? We're going to talk today about your energy field and your space face. Okay? So the space, your space, and how it affects your face. So we're all energy. Everything is energy. Okay? And that's okay. You don't have to believe it. It's kind of like if you didn't believe in the sun rays and then you go outside and next thing you know, you're burned, right? So we know that there's something happening and we can't see it. So today I wanted to talk to you about how energy affects us and how others affect our energy. Okay? So there is, and now I'm not an energy expert. I'm just here to share my experience with energy with you in case this is something that you're experiencing or have an awareness around and thought about. So we have an energy field out around us. Okay? If you think about it, like when you are hot flashing and you go out in the cold, you'll see the steam coming off of you, right? Well, it's kind of like that in an energy field that has actually been measured out to be about 6 feet from our person. Okay, so it's 6 feet up, out, and around and down. 6 feet. Is that a coincidence that that's what social distancing is? Because you don't want people in that energy field? Just a question, just a question. Observation, really. Okay, so if we have an energy field that's out 6 feet from us, what happens when somebody comes into our energy field? So if in the red, so I put my energy field in the red, sometimes it'll feel like a live wire, right? So if I walk close to somebody and they're like, oh my gosh, I can hear buzzing, because like if my energy is super loud, energy is loud and somebody can hear it, like I can actually, sometimes when people walk by, their energy is really loud. I don't know. I can hear it. And so it might feel like touching a live wire. Sometimes when you walk by somebody and you're like, ooh, that's intense, you can feel that coming off. It's because you're in within the 6 feet of that person. So now, if my field is, I'm my authentic self, and I'm offering in my energy field authenticity, love, and positivity, when you walk into my energy field, if my energy is stronger than your energy, then you will feel my energy field, right? We're walking into each other. So if we hug, our energy fields are together. So what happens is I'm living in authenticity, love, and positivity. And when you walk into my energy field, then you will bring your authentic self, you will feel love, and you will feel positive energy. So I experienced this at a retreat that we were at, where anybody that I was around would get, I want to say, caught up in my energy. So let's say, hypothetically, somebody drinks, okay, and they are a drinker and I'm not, which is fine because I don't have any judgment. But when the person's around me, they don't feel that they would have to have a drink because my energy field allows them to be their authentic self. And I love them no matter what, and I'm positive. And so they feel almost euphoric just being around me. Now, again, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, I'm just sharing my energy experience with you. And so, if you get around somebody like this, what I'm trying to explain is that this is why when things, you may feel different. I know a lot of people right now are, have reached out. They're like, I'm struggling. I'm challenged with this. I'm struggling with this. I feel this. And my question usually is, do you feel like that is yours? Because if you get caught up, if you come in my energy, right? I am going to see the best in you, and you will give your best self to me. Then what happens? Okay, let's go back to the drinking part. The person around me doesn't need to drink and then goes back out in life and could be an alcoholic. So now, to me, it's almost like a facade, or because I'm only seeing the best from that person, like through my filter, because I'm offering authenticity and love and positivity to that person. So when they go out and they're doing their own thing, I don't have any judgment on that. I know that for that however amount of time that we had together, I can let them see their authentic self in that energy just by being me. So now let's talk about how your energy or somebody else's energy is going to affect you. Okay. Yeah. Oh, hey, Jeff Jones. um, Now with somebody else's energy, what's going to happen is, let's see where this black line is. I only made it smaller just to represent the black line to show you. Let's say that you or somebody else is experiencing upset. You are full of lies. Let's say for some reason you feel it's necessary to lie because of you need to feel safe or for whatever reason. Let's say you hate your job and that hate is in your energy field. Jealousy, trauma, pain, whatever the negative emotion is that you're bringing. So let's use parents as an example. Let's say you are a parent, you're upset, you hate your job. Okay. Now you come home. You come home, your kids run up to you, they're so excited to see you, and when they come in that energy field, they're going to feel your hate, your upset, your fill in the blank of negative, whatever. Okay. Exhaustion, overwhelm, anxiety, whatever it feels like. So when your kids come into that energy, instead of, because this is going to be pretty powerful, and when the kids come into that, they're going to feel that, and then they're going to take an ownership of, oh, I made her upset, I did this, I, fill in the blank, because that's what kids do. They take ownership on of how the parents feel or what's going on, or they feel like it's their fault. So just be aware of what energy are you bringing into the situation. Okay. Sure, I get irritated. There's times where I'm emotional and then I realize, like, oh gosh, is this even mine? Because if we're colliding with our energy, is it even mine? Maybe some of yours, maybe your hate was more than my love and positivity could take. Or maybe I felt a little bit, say I was run down and my energy was low. And then I took your energy on, right? So we are in each other's energy fields all the time, especially when we're close together. That's why, like, social distancing is great if you're sensitive to other people's energy, because then you don't have to be in other people's energy field. So I just wanted to share that today because I wanted to know, like, how is it affecting your space face, right? Like your energy space face. And so even though, is your face saying, yeah, I'm fine, but your energy field is saying, no, I'm not okay. And most people, if they're sensitive to energy, if they can feel the energy, if they're intuitive, even kids and animals especially will always feel. Your words are not going to mean anything because they're going to feel that. Okay. So I just want to bring that awareness to what energy are you bringing to the situation? And that's every day, from the minute you wake up till you go back to sleep every single day. And so when people say, like, oh gosh, and the reason this came about is because my good friend Jen had mentioned to me, you just see the best in everybody. And then I really started to look into that. Like, why is that? It's not because I'm putting this shield up. It's literally because I live my authentic self and I am my best self, and so I put that out there, and that's what's going to be in my field and literally my filter, right? So wanted to share that with you today. It was a little bit longer than I anticipated. I appreciate you being here, and go out there and just have an awareness, because you can shift your energy. Okay, you can change it. Literally. If you have a dance party, you can stomp it out like what I do, especially because we have a field that goes 6 feet down. I stomp it down into the ground. Or if I get real nervous about something, um, or say somebody, let's say I'm working with customers and they have bad juju, and I just stomp it out. I'll put it right into the ground. Like there's a lot of earth. You know what I mean? Just stomp it out into the ground. There's times if I know that there's going to be a lot of people in somewhere, I'll stomp my energy down to like, I don't even know if this works. It's just my own like genergy way of handling things, but I will stomp it down, and you know how like water will ripple out if you throw a rock in there? That's how I feel when I go somewhere. So if I can stomp it out and put the positive juju out there, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of opposite of like when kids are having a temper tantrum and they're like kicking and screaming it all over and like hitting the ground. I do the opposite. Like I want to put the good juju down in the ground to dissipate, and I don't know, just help the world. Well, thanks so much for being here. I'll be back again, and let me know what you think. Let me know how does this even make any sense? I don't know. I'm just sharing my experience with you. So I hope you have an awesome day. I love you. Go out there and put your best self out there if that's what you want. Okay, see you later. Bye.